This is my 50 Shades of Grey challenge. This is going to be interesting. Oh my god. Basically, if you don't know what I have to do, I have to read a few random pages from 50 Shades of Grey without cracking up or breaking or anything like that. This book terrifies me, let me just tell you. I actually tried reading it last summer, and I got to like chapter 4, and I was like, I can't do this. Because one, it's written horribly. I've actually read better fan fictions on like DeviantArt by teenagers than this book. I mean, if you're gonna write a book, come on. And sorry if you like it. If you like it, that's great. I just don't. Another thing is if you don't know who wrote it, or you've never seen her before or anything like that, just take a moment, pause the video, go and look her up. And like just knowing that these were her fantasies and stuff like that, this is something a little weird and off. And it's just, I don't know. So, okay. Here it goes. I don't want to do this. I'm terrified. I'm so scared. Okay, got it on my phone, my ebook. This is chapter 13, page 301. I hope you like oysters. Christian's voice is soft. I've never had one, ever. Really? Well, he reaches for one. All you do is tip and swallow. I think you can manage that. He gazes at me, and I know what he's referring to. I blush scarlet. He grins at me, squirts some lemon juice onto his oyster, and then tips it into his mouth. Delicious. Taste of the sea. He grins at me. Go on, he encourages. So I don't chew it? No, Anastasia, you don't. His eyes are alight with humor. He looks so young. Like this. I bite my lip and his expression changes instantly. Apparently, I know he's got a thing with her biting her lip. It's just, this is so weird. He looks sternly at me. I reach across and pick up my first ever oyster. Who talks like that? Okay. Here goes nothing. I squirt some lemon juice on it and tip it up. It slips down my throat, all seawater, salt, the sharp tang of citrus and fleshiness. Oh, I lick my lips, and he's watching me and tip me, his eyes hooded. Well, I'll have another, I say dryly. Good girl, he says proudly. What? Okay. Did you choose these deliberately? I've already lost this challenge, by the way, but I'm gonna keep going, just... Okay, did you choose these deliberately? Aren't they known for their aphrodisiac qualities? No, they are the first item on the menu. I don't need an aphrodisiac near you. I think you know that. And I think you react the same way near me, he says simply. So where were we? He glances at my email as I reach for another oyster. He reacts the same way. I affect him. Wow. Obey me in all things. Yes, I want you to do that. Okay. Where did that come from? That's what I'm telling you, this book is horribly written. Okay, obey me in all things. Yes, I want you to do that. I need you to do that. Think of it as roleplay, Anastasia. To think I almost named my cat that. But I'm worried you'll hurt me. Hurt you? How? Physically and emotionally, she says that to herself. Do you really think I would do that? Go beyond any limit you can't take? You said you hurt someone before. Yes, I have. It was a long time ago. How did you hurt her? I suspended her from my playroom ceiling. In fact, that's one of your questions. What? Suspension. That's what the... What the hell? Carabiners? I don't know what that word is. R4 in the playroom. Rope play. One of the ropes was tied too tightly. I hold my hand up begging him to stop. Please. I don't need to know anymore. So you won't suspend me then? Not if you really don't want to. You can make that a hard limit. Okay. So obeying, do you think you can manage that? He stares at me, his gaze intense. The seconds tick by. I could try, I whisper. Good, he smiles. Now term. 1 month instead of 3 is no time at all, especially if you want a weekend away from me each month. I don't think I'll be able to stay away from you for that length of time. I can barely manage it now. Alright, so we're going to skip on through to another. Let's see here. I seem to be getting nothing but stories. Maybe this book isn't that bad after all. Okay, chapter 23, page 583. And your parents never found out? No, he growls. I have told you this, and I know that's it. I cannot ask him any further questions about her because he will lose it with me. Are you done? He snaps. For now. Good God. Bitch, I would not take this. I'd be like, ugh. He takes a deep breath and visibly relaxes in front of me, like a great weight has been lifted from his shoulders or something. Right, my turn, he mutters, and his glare turns steelily speculative. You haven't responded to my email. I flush. Oh, I hate the spotlight on me, and it seems he's going to get angry every time we have a discussion. That should be a sign right there. You just need to get the hell out. I shake my head. Perhaps that's how he feels about my questions. He's not used to being challenged. The thought is distracting and unnerving. I don't know what that word was. I was going to respond, but now you're here. You'd rather I wasn't? He breathes. What? Yeah. No, I'm pleased, I murmur. Good. He gives me a relieved smile. I'm going to go on to another because it's really... Okay, oh God. Okay, this is chapter 8, page 165. Sorry about the lag between. Okay, well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. His voice is soft, challenging, a delicious, sensual threat. He undoes the buttons of his jeans and slowly pulls his jeans down. His eyes are on mine the whole time. He leans down over me and, grasping each of my ankles, quickly jerks my legs apart and crawls onto the bed between my legs. He hovers over me. I am squirming with need. Keep still, he murmurs. And then he leans down and kisses the inside of my thigh, trailing kisses up over the thin, lacy material of my panties, kissing me. Oh, I can't keep still. How can I not move? I wriggle beneath him. We're going to have to work on keeping you still, baby. He trails kisses at my belly, and his tongue dips into my navel. Oh, oh. Still, he's heading north, kissing me across my torso. My skin is burning. I'm flushed. Too hot. Too cold. Might need to go to see a doctor in this case. And I'm clawing at the sheet beneath me. He lies down beside me and his hand trails up from my hip to my waist and to my breast. He gazes down at me, his expression unreadable, and gently cups my breast. You fit my hand perfectly, Anastasia. Okay, he murmurs. He dips his index finger into the cup of my bra and gently yanks it down, feeling my breast. But the underwire... Really? Okay. But the underwire and fabric of the cup force it upward. His finger moves to my other breast and repeats the process. My breasts swell, and my nipples harden under his steady gaze. What? I am trussed up by my own bra. Very nice, he whispers appreciatively, and my nipples harden even more. He blows very gently on one as his hand moves to my other breast, and his thumb slowly rolls it into my nipple, elongating it. I groan. Feeling the sweet sensation all the way to my groin. I'm so wet. Oh, please, I beg internally, as my finger clasps the sheet tighter. His lips close around my nipple, and when he tugs, I nearly convulse. Let's see if we can make you come like this. Oh, oh my gosh. He whispers, continuing his slow, sensual assault. My nipples bear the delicious brunt of his deft fingers and lips. What is this? Oh my gosh, setting alight every single nerve ending, so that my whole body sings with sweet agony. He just doesn't stop, obviously. Oh, please, I beg. And I pull my head back, my mouth open as I groan, my legs stiffening. Holy hell, what's happening to me? Let go, baby, he murmurs. Is this Patrick Swayze, like, talking to Jennifer Grey? His teeth close around my nipple, and his thumb and finger pull hard, and I fall apart in his hands. My body convulsing and shattering into 1,000 pieces. He kisses me deeply, his tongue in my mouth, absorbing my cries. Oh my, that was extraordinary. Now I know what all the fuss is about. Oh, okay, let's move on. I'm gonna do one more because I know a lot of people have like really short attention spans, and you're probably not gonna watch all of it. No. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, this one's it. Chapter 8, page 167. You're so deliciously wet. God, I want you. He thrusts his finger inside me, and I cry out as he does it again and again. Oh. He palms my clitoris, and I cry out once more. Oh my God, he pushes inside me harder and harder still. I groan. Suddenly, you really should cover your ears, little one. You don't need to do this. Suddenly, he sits up and tugs my panties off and throws them on the floor. Well, we're getting somewhere now. Pulling off his boxer briefs, his erection springs free. Holy cow. He reaches over to his bedside table and grabs a foil packet. And then he moves between my legs, spreading them further apart. He kneels up and pulls a condom onto his considerable length. Lucky you. Oh no, will it? How? Don't worry, he breathes, his eyes on mine. You expand too. He leans down, his hands on either side of my head, so he's hovering over me, staring down into my eyes. His jaws clenched, eyes burning. It's only now that I register he's still wearing his shirt. Really? I mean, you really want to do this? He asked softly. You're asking her now? I mean, if it were me, I'd appreciate if you asked me like way before you start. Okay. Please, I beg. Pull your knees up, he orders softly. And I'm quick to obey. I'm going to fuck you now, Miss Steele. This is too much. He murmurs as he positions the head of his erection at the entrance of my sex. Really? Hard, he whispers, and he slams into me. Arg! That's exactly how it's spelled. Arg. I cry as I feel a weird pinching sensation deep inside me as he rips through my virginity. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to burn my phone now. It's just gonna happen. He stills, gazing down at me, his eyes bright with ecstatic triumph. His mouth is open slightly and his breathing is harsh. He groans. You're so tight. You okay? I nod, my eyes wide, my hand still on his forearms. I feel so full. He stays still, letting me acclimatize to the intrusive, overwhelming feeling of him inside me. I'm going to move, baby. This is horrible. And now I know I stopped reading this. He breathes after a moment, his voice tight. Oh. He eases back with exquisite slowness, and he closes his eyes and groans, and thrusts into me again. I cry out a second time and he stills. More, he whispers. His voice rolls. Yes, I breathe. He does it once more and stills again. I groan, my body accepting him. Oh, I want this again. Okay. This fight continues on for like, I don't know how. I don't know. I'm just gonna go pour rubbing alcohol in my eyes now and light my phone on fire. Thank you for watching. Now is the fun part. I get to tag some people. So I'm gonna tag Chicago Joker / Chicago Batman / Chicago Bane, or all three of you if you want to do that. I also want to tag anyone who watches this. If you want to do it, do it. Why don't you amp it up? Try doing the 50 Shades of Grey challenge while doing the cinnamon challenge. I don't know. Make it interesting. I'm boring, so that's just me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe, rate, please. Also, as a side note, you can click off now if you don't care. The people who watch my music videos, I'm trying. Basically, the weather's a little crazy right now, so I am trying to get back to my normal self, so give me some time, bear with me. That's why I'm doing these random weird videos in between, so it just doesn't fall flat. But thank you so much for being patient. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed my wonderful reading. See you next time.